Why it done those. Okay.
Times like these, friends are always welcome.
motherfucker.
Better
I
believe
better
it's already.
take the chance to fucking heal myself, please. Thank you. Ooh, hoo, hoo, motherfucker! Okay, we got you right over here. Oh, why are y'all ganging up on me? Y'all supposed to be fucking trying to slay the fucking Guardian. I'm just a poor old crusader trying to... It's alright. Got y'all right here now. Oh, that, what a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. That fucking shield charge. God, dude. Them fucking bone pillars, man, are fucking chaotic. So while we ain't got nobody over here. Yep, I'm fucked.
Oh.
It's amazing we only have 13 kills. What is going on with my fucking shield charge? Now I'm starting to get a little fucking pissed off. Come on, don't be running fucking behind your fucking, Yeah, of course, I'm fucking slowed and bleeding and... Well, I obviously can't fight fucking 3 of them off myself, so... I'll do my best. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Damn, dude, play with this fucking bone pillar. Come on, guys. Yeah, there we go. Just one of my charges gone. Get him. Come on. Damn. Wow. 8, 9, and 7. $39, $38. Wow. Sure, I've already done it, but okay.
adored in your corpses.
What's up?
What up, Slick?
Oops, hang on a second. You there?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. My mic was turned off, my bad.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
You just
look,
don't want to
Savage
talk
is
to
in
me.
here. What up, Savage?
Who all was in Hate Gaming?
What's up, man?
What's happening? I didn't know who was in or not.
Yeah, well, I told Slick, hold on. I'll be back. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what's going on?
Seven.
What? What you up to?
Getting ready to die a lot.
Yeah, but
If we can find one more person.
Gotta say, I was just thinking about this game. I was talking to a friend of mine that does a lot of virtual reality creation, and we were talking about this game. And one of the problems that developers have is that they're afraid people will have heart attacks with stuff like this. Of course, it's a ways off.
Oh, we got Wu-Tang Clan. I think this dude dies a
Oh.
lot too, so I think you and him might be real good friends, Slick.
yeah.
That was pretty tough.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Holy shit, that was quick.
What the fuck
Yeah.
am I doing?
I laid my banner down and whoop.
Oh,
Wow. Odds are going already?
okay. Ricky's still down already?
Yeah. Sleeping on the job, man.
No.
I gotta get over here to...
Whoa.
Also, one hit wonder.
Are you in our party, Savage? Mine ain't
I'm not in anybody's.
Neither mine.
Our Wu-Tang Clan is in there. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's what I like to say. Look, I
Oh,
can't
thank-
be... I'm DPS, so you're gonna have to get her out. Select.
Oh boy.
Sav, I'm surprised you went down before fair.
My my gear is all fucked up. I had it all nicely set, and I not paying attention when I'm switching on my armor, and now I gotta go back, sit down for 15 minutes, and
Oh, geez.
rehash. I know. And then you upgrade. And I keep forgetting to go back and
Save it.
overwriting everything.
Yeah.
Just go right myself.
I gotta... It's kind of hard to find
Oh. About had you.
Okay, here we go. Get Slick. Real quick before I die. Okay.
Alright, run.
What's that Wu-Tang
See if I
Clan
can
guy?
get-
Is
oh,
he
yeah.
a bard?
Yeah, I've been had my ass kicked savagely by that guy in Battleground.
You
He
know,
really
that's
is
funny.
nothing
I
but-
was facing one of the Lost Souls today in Battleground. And you know, when you have the people by themselves, it ain't hard to fucking whip their ass. It's just when there's 3 or 4 of them together.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because, like, I was like, oh man, Lost Souls, dude, they're gonna fucking rock us. I killed them like 3 or 4 times by myself. Oh, I forgot.
You know,
what it was.
101 I do pretty good, but I'm a barb, so I get ganged up on.
Yeah.
And
Well, you guys
in
are
Battleground.
pretty tanky as well, though, right?
Well, this is my PvP gear. I got blessing that I use, and a Phoenix Ashes now. So I survive pretty well.
Right. Oh shit, I just got
But-
TikTok. Well, I just know that I have fought a lot of barbs one-on-one in Battlegrounds. And like I can get their health down
We
twice
did it.
all the way, and they'll still fucking live.
Yeah, it's Phoenix Ashes, and then Undying Rage.
Hey, I got a
So I was
fucking
reading
chest.
about.
Nice.
I watched this video about using Pebble.
Uh-huh.
The and if you've got the right gear, you can literally set you up so that your durations are almost back to back.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go out and do a bunch of riffs.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to go
get some
see.
press, and I'm gonna start collecting those pebbles. I'm gonna line my gear up, and if I've got Vithu, whoops, if
Well,
I've
that
got Vith,
pebble is like really freaking cheap.
yeah, but if I've got that along with Vithu and Grace,
Mm-hmm.
like two sets of Vithu and then 4 sets of Grace, I think I might be able to basically stay in Berserker the whole time.
Well, I will tell you, I used for my PvP, like my recommended build was the Grace, and I used that for a while, and it was actually really good. But since they dropped the new set, right now I'm wearing 4 pieces of the. Well, not right now, but on my PvP set, I'm wearing 4 pieces of the Gloom's Guide because
Blooms.
2 pieces increases your damage by 15% for 3 seconds after using a dash, and then 4
Yeah.
pieces increases your critical hit chance by 22.5%. Well, I'm always dashing with my sword surge and my shield charge. So I put those together with the spinning shield, and it's pretty lethal. I mean, I still need to get. I think I want to run two pieces of a Shao Boss with it for that 15% increased primary attack damage.
Yeah, the best setup for my character is 2 Shalbas, 2 Vithu, 2 Grace. And if I can figure out which gem to get rid of or to replace with Pebble.
Let me see. Where are you at?
But I think I may have to go back to Mount Bunk because I need the extra shield.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to sell my damn gem on Marketplace so I can just buy a ton of cheap gems. Because I've got enough to upgrade. I got enough gems to upgrade Phoenix, Bottle of Hope, and Blessing. But I need like 650 gem dust to do that.
Oh shit. What channeled skills do you use for your trick shot gem?
Well, that's when I use Berserker and that one.
Because the only 2 that I see that you have, I mean, even the Power and Command's a good one for your build.
No, that's a good guy. That's a good gem. This is PvP. I mean, and it's all kind of screwed up because I usually.
Oh, is that what you're wearing right now as a PvP set?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a PvP build. Is Trick Shot in here? I don't think I have Trick Shot.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Yeah, right there in my pants.
See, I'm just running on my guy, and I run this for both. Well, actually, for my PvP, I switched out my Bottled Hope for a Battle Guard because I realized, dude, like everybody gets on me with melee attacks. So I figured for me, the best thing I could do is have Battle Guard to decrease some of that damage. But see, I like the Frozen Heart. I got rank 4, 3-star or 2-star Frozen Heart because I like the shield, and then that's like with our invocations or like our ancestral properties. I run. I have that shield for that as well. Yeah, and one of my invocations actually to trigger the ancestral is your dash skills have a 50% chance to trigger in an ancestral invocation. Oh, which that means Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I just know I need to do some dungeons, so if anybody's down to do dungeons,
Yeah, you know what I need to find? I don't know. Where's the best place to get like main gear? That's just like open world farming, right?
like what, legendaries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I need to upgrade my chest, my weapons. That's just like open
Well,
world farming.
actually, the guy down here that sells legendaries,
Yeah.
he's another good place to go because I found good weapons with him,
You've got the gold. I've got the
and
goods.
Yeah, but you know what? Lately, I haven't been getting nothing that I've gotten in the last 2 weeks,
Maybe next time.
with the exception of one piece, has been
Right.
an upgrade.
yeah, I've not been getting many upgrades, but I mean, all the stuff that I have is, I mean, is pretty high up there, but we can just go run around and farm something. I don't care. I'm always up for legendaries or I don't know
Like, I just-
what world boss or world event is tonight. Is it Ancient Nightmare?
I
I don't
think
know.
I'm gonna
That
check
sounds
real quick because we only got 5 minutes till it starts anyway. So
I'm gonna change my business.
gosh, man, my fucking eye is burning. I guess it's because I keep on rubbing the motherfucker. Okay, nope, it's not Ancient Night. Oh, wait, what's tonight? Tuesday? Okay, it's not Demon Gates. I don't think it's Haunted Carriage.
I'll be ready in about 5-ish minutes.
You gonna go take a dirt nap real quick or what?
Yeah, I thought about it.
It is Haunted Carriage, by the way, so
On a carriage.
I'm going to Mad King's Breach Waypoint.
All right, I'm gonna head there.
I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
You're gonna run Mad Kings while you're waiting?
I think you should. Well, it starts in like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there.
I'm gonna run a rift real quick. I haven't been on much today, so I'm trying to do a bunch of catching up.
Me either. I just got on. Maybe I got on. We did Warband.
Yeah, same. I got in on the last like 5 minutes of the
Damn, Gina. All right.
of that blessings. So I just got in there in the nick of time.
I thought
yeah,
you
that's
already
right.
got
I
your
did
last
that.
one.
What's that?
I said I thought you already got them.
I did. I got him as I just logged in, got my blessing, and then came over to Warband.
Oh. Damn,
So-
Savage. Is it just you and I?
I'll be there in a minute.
Looks like you're gonna be taking naps, buddy, so...
Nowhere safe from
Well,
this filth.
that's what I do best.
See this build that I have now? It boosts my strength by like 300 points.
Now, this is the PvP, right? Or
This is my open world. Yeah, this is basically what I use for rifts and dungeon runs and things like that.
Hunger. So what's... Okay. So you're running the full grace.
On this one, I do. It's
See-
not always full grace.
See, for me, that is... The full grace is like my PvP build. For the build that which I don't even know what my build is, to be honest, anymore. I just know the way I'm
Yes,
doing
that's the
it.
problem.
I'm doing... At first, I was really adamant on sticking with the recommended build. But now I'm like... The way I'm doing it is really good. But I don't have any set. I have two pieces of gloom on here, but that's it. Everything else is just mixed. I mean, I don't have nothing because I can't get nothing from anywhere. You know, everything's not. I mean, I can't get no upgrades. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm at 7,800 damage and 6,100 CR with what I have on right now.
Yeah, so if I got a bunch of other stuff here that is all upgrades, right? But it doesn't, and I'll put them on. I mean, they're like, it'll boost, but it takes my
Together,
damage down.
We are immovable.
It takes my strength down,
Fuck.
but it'll
Oh,
boost my
shit.
CR by 200 and something points.
Oh, I see.
It's weird. Yeah, so so I'm perplexed at what to do with that sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like my CR jumps 200, 250 points, but my damage will go down to like
Well,
my
I
strength will
always
go
have
down to like 1,000.
I always do rule of thumb, and I always look at my pieces and so. And I'm gonna tell you now too, and I'm sure you may have noticed this, but the higher you get, sometimes it won't tell you you have upgrades. Like if you get a drop, it may not say it's an upgrade. So
Yeah.
always check. But rule of thumb for me is if it's like a 25, 30 CR boost and I lose maybe 5 or 10 strength, then that's acceptable. But if I'm
Yeah.
losing like double the strength or double the damage for like half of the CR boost, then it's not worth it to me.
Yeah, and most of the stuff I've been finding doesn't come with strength. It's all
Right.
like willpower, fortitude, and that's all well and good. But I really want to try to focus on some strength stuff because that
Well, how are
makes my
your-
damage jump.
Let me see. Where? Oh, how do you have you've reassigned all your Paragon into like make sure you have your damage up right and
My Paragon is fully maxed out on damage.
okay.
And now I'm focusing, I switch in between armor and armor penetration.
That's what I've been doing.
So it's like a switch up here and there, you know.
Right. Yeah, I'll do like I done 1 point in armor because again, you know, like I said, I get teamed up in Battleground so fucking much. I just die so quick, so I was like, well, I'll just, I'll boost up my armor. So I put a point
Yeah.
in armor, point in armor penetration, then 2 points in armor, and then I'll put another one in armor penetration. Because I see from a video I watched on a Crusader build, the guy was saying that armor penetration also increases your damage. I never
does.
noticed it, so
Yeah, somehow it does not, it's not huge points that you gain. You know, it's like 10 points here, that sort of thing, I think. But the other thing I'm trying to figure out is how much damage. See my ancient hammer that I can charge up. Sometimes when I'm playing, it looks like, and I think I'm just seeing things. It looks like that thing does like 100,000 damage.
really.
Like, what?
Oh, I just said really.
It looks like that. I can't tell. I'm trying to figure out how it does. But I like, if you're sitting there fighting a monster, and I load that thing up and I hammer it, I'll see it drop 100,000. I'll see it go from like 2.6 million to 2.5 million. I'm like, is that real?
Right.
Or am I just seeing stuff?
See, the
But when
only thing I have
When I berserk
particularly
up, it's
seen,
just like,
the only thing I have seen myself, like the highest I've ever like seen that I've done damage-wise was like 40-some thousand. It was a crit in banner, 40-some thousand. But
Right.
I don't know how high. I know I'm not that hard hitting. I'm a fucking crusader.
Right.
I'm sure you barbs can hit pretty damn high. I'm sure demon hunters
I
can
s-
hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I saw some video on YouTube, DM or somebody was saying like the max damage you can do is 100. That's the max.
Really? That,
Yeah,
I mean, that's still a lot.
that's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take down a character. That's a lot. You're like one hit. You're a one hitter at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I myself, I only have 78,000 health, so I mean,
Yeah, me too.
I'm dead over.
Like I see myself in open world, and I'll use that, and there'll be I don't know 15 wolves or something there. Kills every single one of them.
Right.
Just one hit.
See, that's kind of how I feel about, like my shield glare and my sweep attack, because that sweep attack gets 15% damage increase from, or it does 15% damage increase to enemies suffering loss of control. But then I also have, like, with my my forges on my weapons and gear, I have like another 20-some% damage increase to things suffering loss of control. But sometimes I'll just go in a crowd, hit shield glare, sweep attack, and they're all like they all just die.
Yeah.
So I know that feeling. I mean, it's fun.
But I can't figure out what it is. I wish I could. I'm just not savvy enough. I haven't sat down and studied everything like I should. But like I want to use this hammer in Battleground, but it takes too goddamn long to charge up. Is the problem? You know, it's like three seconds or 2 seconds, and that's too much. I didn't get anything. Damn it.
I got a double orange beam. Warband chest and shoulders, which will probably not be an upgrade, but we will go see. But see, that's the same way with like my shield charge. I think it's like a 3-second charge. But see, what I've been using that for now is just I've been charging it up when I get close to enemies to proc the the Gloom's Guide for that increased damage. When I get close, I use sword surge 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Because I got 10% increased damage right after I use the first sword surge. I get 10% increased, plus the 15% increased from the boots, or from the Gloom's Guide. And then my spinning shield also gets the 15% increased damage from proccing the set.
Now watch, I'll upgrade some stuff I got just sitting in my inventory here. So my damage is 7805. I'm at 1332 strength, and my CR is 54. Let me put this on.
What amazes me is how low of a CR you are with how much damage you're putting out.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Doesn't make any sense.
Because see, I'm at 7836 damage, and then 1798 strength.
So now I'm at 5624 CR. My damage is 7713. Oh, my strength is 112. Let me add this. Let's look at this gym here. See what
So how much did you boost up in combat rating, though?
I boosted up 200 points.
And how much damage did you lose?
No, I actually gained damage.
I was about to say, if you gain 200 boost in CR, then it's worth it.
Yeah, I got to figure out what is the right. And these are just random sets. Nothing. I get no attributes. Oh, I got grace still. But I have a belt to my chest that will boost that, but I still have grace. Well, I got 4 pieces of grace on. That's interesting. What? What do I do? So I got 4 grace and 2 Gloom's Guide right now. But I'll put this Vithu on. Let me put that. Let me add that. So now my damage just jumped up twice to 100 points. My strength went down 200. And my CR jumped another 50.
Okay, let me check your character out real quick. So damage is 70, so you just lost 13 damage. Because when you look at that, when you check your character and you check like where it says strength, intelligence, fortitude, blah 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 blah, you like, I don't really worry about what my strength is, as long as my damage it continues going up, because your strength just is. Let me see, where did I click on the wrong thing? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so like, where do I look? No, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So like, my strength is 1798, which, so it says increases damage
Whoa.
by 539 and combat rating by 1798. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't worry about strength, because your build's probably like, you want to focus on strength and fortitude, right? Damage and armor.
Yeah, I need armor because I'm in the fray always.
What's your fortitude at?
My fortitude is 1725.
See, mine's 1251. But
And then my armor is 875, and my armor penetration is 809.
your armor, hold on. What'd you say your armor is? 875?
Yeah,
And your armor penetration is what?
809.
See, your shit's way higher than mine. I'm at 743 armor, 583 armor penetration. Another thing I have been working on, though, is resistance.
Yes.
And I haven't looked into it, but
What is resistance? Mine's 723.
oh
shit.
Mine's 790.
Yeah.
But see, here we go. Against players, durations are reduced by 35%. So any like stun or anything, it's reduced by 35%. That was another thing that I wanted to get up for the purpose of PvP. Because I said,
resistance?
Huh?
The resistance part.
Resistance. The higher the resistance, like the more percentage durations are reduced. So at 790 right now, when I PvP, the durations are reduced by 35%. So if it's a 10-second stun or something, it's doing maybe 6 seconds, or however you want to look at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like potency, if you have Steeping Bile, I had Steeping Bile, I got rid of that, so I'm not concerned with potency, because that's just for like your poison and stuff like that. But actually, against players, durations are reduced by 50%. Maybe like poison duration or something is reduced by 50%. I would assume that. I'm not sure with these damn things. All I know is my damage increase is 44%, defense increases 22%, critical hit damage is 15%. Just the shit that consists of like damage and stuff like that. That's all I really pay attention to, and I really shouldn't, because like I've told Slick, we're Crusaders. We're more of like a tanky. We're supposed to be a tanky support. We're not made for damaging shit. We're not made for that. But you can make them to where they can do some heavy hitting. That's kind of what I've been trying to do right now with mine.
What could I do for you?
I just, like I said, I need to get some more set pieces and figure out what I want. Like, I got all my legendaries maxed to 17, but I still need to do.
And see, my problem in PvP is I need a shield, so I use Mounty Bank, 2 pieces, gives me a shield. Grace gives me ground persistence and channeling, and Shabas gives me
attack damage.
Yeah, gives me get boost up my primary attack,
Right.
right? And what is that one? This one is.
What are you running all these gems that I'm looking at right now? Are you running all the same gems for PvP?
No, let me just take a look. So PvP, I replaced Trick Shot with Phoenix Ashes.
Right. See, because I run the Frozen Heart, which activates a shield for 6 seconds, chills attackers and absorbs damage equal to 220% of your base damage plus 1458. And then when I leveled it up, you have a 15% chance to chill your enemies. But I done it mainly for the shield. I think it's a pretty good gem to run, especially in PvP, because it gives you that shield. We want to run a few dungeons.
Yeah, let me I'm gonna add these pieces. I can just take a look here real quick.
You're
So
fine.
this is what I got. So I'm at 770 damage. I'm at 1098 strength. And then my CR is 5747. So I'm gonna add these pieces. So I'm gonna add this boot. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add that boot. That's an upgrade. I'm gonna add that neck. That's an upgrade. I'm gonna add that glove. That's an upgrade. Okay, so now my CR is 5807. So that was 60 points.
What did
And
you,
my strength
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and my strength is 7800 now. So that was 100 points.
Yeah.
And my strength is 1430. All right, so I'm gonna try this. There's no attributes that I gain from anything that I have on. There's no except for Gloom's Guide. But I don't use charge or anything.
So you have
Serious
a hell of a
charge.
ton of vitality, and I think that's just your health, ain't it? I think it is.
That is my health.
What's your health at? I guess I could have checked
My
myself.
life is 7663.
See, and that's right. What am I? I think that's right about mine. 76,643.
Yeah. I don't know what that, I don't know. It gets tricky trying to do all these different builds,
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
why. Cause see, I actually had my full gray, so I had everything decked out on it. I had all my gems and stuff, but then I took all them gems, used them for gem fragments, started just working on my main build. Once they put this new set in the game, I was like, I read it and I was like, oh, I know this is going to be a good PvP set. That's when I started working on that again to get, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I know it's a good PvP set. So let's do Namari or Rapids. Let's see, what do I need? I got a list of everything I need for my set. Bloom Guard,
And the other thing that's changed since I've been in H5 is every piece of gear that I had was 3 attributes.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have let's see, I have this piece. It's old too. This piece is from Paragon 203, which is not helping me. Right? That's
Yeah. Well, I
got
have
a
2
new-
pieces that are just 2 attributes, but like my weapon, it's an ancestral weapon, but it has 200 fortitude, 201 strength, and then I've been telling you about my loss of control. Well, the magic on it is damage to enemies suffering loss of control increased by 7.5%, critical hit damage increased by 6%. that's a badass fucking weapon right there. You know?
Yeah.
And then I have another one that's I thought I had another one that was just like I may have, but yeah, I don't know. I know I can use some new upgrades, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything for a long time, to be honest with you. I think legs and a helmet would be the two things I'd want the most. Because I think, you know, my attributes are lower on those two. I do like that little speed boost I get from whoever just done that.
That's it's fair in here. Yeah.
You know,
You did see my,
I thought we were running dungeons with Slick, but we kind of cut him out and fucking picked up Fair and Vin.
Damn
Sorry,
it.
Slick.
And then
Get ya.
you guys do that, and then Landry invites me to defense.
Oh, well then,
Landry?
if you want to do that.
Do we have enough to do Warband? We do.
Well, we only need 4 people for like warband raids because we all should have got our voucher. I got a voucher at least when we done that raid together.
The barriers that block us also
Ooh,
serve
speaking
to
of that, I
hold
need to
back his
remember to
power.
go get my
One is
legendary
breached, and
crest.
The others bear the strain.
Oh, but speaking of remembering, you did see my message. I won't be here Thursday night.
Power to
Yeah,
fight
I
humankind
did, yep.
will only
Yeah.
grow stronger.
I don't
I
even
can't
know who we're
avoid.
we'll find out who we're facing here at 9.
I got a long day of meetings, and then I got to meet with a politician.
There
Hey,
is a
it's
sun
understandable.
beyond
Man.
this barrier, hero.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Kill the mages,
Those damn
and the
politicians.
ritual will end.
Yeah, he's a nice one, but you know, I need his money. So. And his grace. I'm working in the state. Plus, he doesn't know what the hell I'm doing. They're clueless.
Did you guys read the update for tomorrow that I put in Discord?
I saw that. It looks interesting.
I like that they're letting, like now. I mean, I it's kind of like they're not doing what I wanted for
Well
the
done,
clan,
champion.
like the clan, because I
Activating
think
the gateway to the
every
Flame Chamber.
person, or you know, not even
Will
every
do
person,
what
but
I could not.
you should have your rankings in your clan. You know, that's how you differentiate who's been here the longest, who's, you know what I mean. But they are going to let the leader assign 2 substitute leaders, and I think they're doing that because I think a clan leader was banned, and I think they're doing that so if a clan leader gets banned, like there's a, I'm not even
There's
paying
somebody
fucking
there.
right. Because see, that's what it said also in that update was that that if a clan leader is banned, now it hands the lead position off to the highest ranking member of the clan.
Nice. That'd be helpful to keep the clan going.
But see, I think now they're just adding in the 2 substitute. That way, if you know, if one is off, then you know, if you know, for instance, if Cat was off, then I could do Shadow War. You know, we would have our immortal.
Now watch when I. Can you see when I charge up my? Do you see a blue ring around me when I charge up like this? You see it?
I see you holding your hammer up.
Oh.
I seen
I
an
don't-
orange ring go around you, like a small little orange ring.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I want you to watch as I use this hammer to see how much. I'm by myself. Let me do it now. I went from 670 to 549. So what is that? That's 70.
121.
Yeah, so that's what supposedly that hammer does. That can't be right. Let me see. Here we go. Let me do it again. Oh, so many people.
You have done well.
Is that you over there taking a fucking dirt? Nope, it was them taking a dirt nap.
Yeah.
Did you see the new cosmetic they're putting in for the Halloween?
Yeah, looks good.
It's actually pretty cool. That dude's got that fucking coffin as a shield.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not 1,000 fucking orbs cool, but I think it's one of the better ones that they put in the game.
I like mine I got on now.
Oh, I do too, man. I've been
It's
talking
simple.
about having a fucking hammer that looked like Thor's, and I finally fucking got it. I'll probably never change it for anything.
Lend me your strength. What? Nothing.
Can I get a green? I haven't seen a fucking green. Dude, I ran so many Fahir dungeons earlier today. Didn't get no fucking green. Ran
No.
Rapids, didn't get no greens.
I'm at 80% my Paragon level on the server, so I know that when I'm below 100, it takes forever for a legendary or a green to drop.
Wait, hold on. Say that again?
Well, when I'm below Paragon server level, I'm at 80% right now, so I only get 80% XP for what I do.
Right.
I noticed that my drops
Sargoth's
dramatically reduces when that happens.
You may
It takes
be
me
right
much,
about
much
that,
longer.
because I'm at
It takes me
60%, and I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything in a while. So that you may be onto something right there. I never thought about that, but I think you might be right. Which is bullshit,
Like,
dude. They cap,
it is stupid.
They cap so much shit. Okay, granted, I can understand you cap the Paragon level, whatever. I understand you cap Fading Embers, whatever. The one thing that I'm not okay with them capping is the Battle Pass, which is what we pay
Yeah, that's-
with our money.
Yep.
We pay that, and then they regulate how often we can fucking, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's not right. That's
not
definitely
right.
not right. You know, I can understand for the stuff we don't pay for, but I don't like
The
being
problem is
told-
they can't keep up with the coding and the updates.
Yeah,
People will
probably.
burn through the game too quick. You know, they just. I mean, Blizzard makes beautiful stuff, but they got a lot of huge gaps in places. You know, I mean, no game is perfect.
Right.
I don't play a lot of them, but I played, this one. And when D4 comes out, I'm gonna do it. But
I'm gonna try D4, but if it's, I don't know. Like, the only thing that I'm not gonna like about it, and I probably won't continue to play it, is like, if they don't like, if we can't like, I don't want to say like carry our clan over, but in the same sense like carry our clan over. Like, if I can't play this with all of you guys and have like a clan with you, like I would rather just play this because I have a lot of fun playing with everybody. I don't want to
Yeah.
go to just playing with like, you know, you have a friends list, invite your friends, and that's it. I don't like that.
no,
like
I
how
think
they've
they're
done
supposed to
this.
have like group. You can do group, not quite clan-like, but you can do group runs with stuff.
See that? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've
What
been-
pisses me off when I stopped playing, and I was cheating a lot. But
Did you say you were cheating a lot?
yeah, I was. I was
nice.
buying gold. I was buying gold off market,
Oh, okay.
and that's what I say by cheating.
Right.
And I had like 150 million gold, right, which was a lot in that game. I mean, that was a ton of gold. And gold you use for everything, equipment upgrades, and you could buy stuff from people. You could say, yeah, I want to buy that from you, and you could go meet in a place and drop 5 million gold and get somebody to buy something,
Right.
which you can't do in this. And now they're not using gold in that game. It's a completely different new monetary system, which pisses me off. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the only
Did they
thing
switch it
gold
up like
is
that?
used for here is to upgrade your shit and to buy the legendaries from the trader. I mean, other than that, there's absolutely no use for it. I don't know. I know I'm waiting for, like, Harry Potter Legacy is supposed to be out around the same time that D4 is. So I'm definitely getting that because that game looks freaking amazing. In another game I want to play, I've been following it, and I fucking forgot the name of it. But I've seen it on Facebook, and I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know if you play. Do you only play on PC or?
I'm Max,
Oh man.
and I'm about to probably in the next month or so I'm gonna buy a whole new round of Max and things like that, and I'm gonna run parallels so I can play. My problem is I don't have a lot of time to play games.
Right.
I gotta like pick one. Is the way it works, and if things go the way they do in the next, I don't know, 3 weeks or a month, I don't know what my time is going to be like. But my problem is I have downtime at work when I'm at work, but even on the COO, our systems are locked down. I can't load on the game on. And I guess I could bring my own in, but
Damn, the COO.
yeah.
Nice.
Like, you work for a corporation?
Nope, it's a startup we started.
Oh, okay.
It's a small company at the moment, but I don't know, in 3 years we'll have 1,000 employees.
So, like, what's your company do, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, that's not a problem. We're one of the only license holders in the United States that are allowed to legally grow medical marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Like we're sanctioned by the federal government. Actually, it's not a consumer-facing business. It's strictly for pharmaceutical research, that sort of stuff. It's to every global. It's global.
Wow.
And
Holy shit.
it's brand spanking new, really. It's a kind of like what they call a greenfield business sector, and so we have our business is made up of 3 different entities. One is a pharmaceutical company, the other is a company that grows the cannabis,
Right.
and then the other entity is the one that manufactures, distributes, sells, import, and exports.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a meeting tomorrow all day long with the DEA, the Justice Department, and the FBI. It's the final signature sign off for our license to grow.
Oh, okay.
And then once that's done, we have an enormous amount of money that's been sitting in a escrow account of type that will be given to us so we can actually then go through the human clinical trials on the 2 drugs that we have. One is for multiple sclerosis primary progressive, and the other is for Huntington's disease.
Oh, wow.
And they're not curative drugs. They're just drugs that improve the quality of life.
Right.
I mean, if you want to see what it looks like, just go do a YouTube search for Parkinson's and medical cannabis, because that's another disease that will be a focus of what we do based on the clinical trials that get done. But Parkinson's disease is the clinical trials to do that takes 10 years. Our drugs that we have only going to take us 2. And but you can see what it does, the effects that it has on people. And So we'll start those clinical trials probably, I don't know, January, February, and then there's 3 stages on that, and then when we're going to be growing 10,000 pounds of marijuana a year. It's all medical grade.
I'm gonna assume you're like based in like California or somewhere like that.
Westerly, Rhode Island.
Oh,
wow.
okay. I mean, it's another blue state, so.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. Westerly's highly Republican.
But Rhode Island is like you guys have a Democratic governor.
Yeah, there is one there, and I'm meeting with him tomorrow night. So
Dang,
Thursday
man,
night.
you're
That's who I'm meeting with.
You're doing some big things, man. Trying to change the world.
I'm just trying to, I've got a lot of friends, and my father died with a bunch of illnesses, and medical marijuana helped. Got him off all these terrible drugs that it helps them, but also makes the situation worse.
Right.
And this is an alternative to help people get off that stuff.
Well,
It's-
man, I gotta say that is freaking awesome. When people were when we were like, I forget who said it, but someone said that like you worked for NASA, and I really believed them.
The fallen.
I forget who it was, and
So I work for NASA.
yeah, they said you worked for NASA, and I didn't know because I hadn't really talked to you much at that point in time. Yeah, but they were like,
No,
Savage works for NASA, and I was like, oh well, cool. That's cool.
No, what it is our growing technology that we're using is it's super advanced.
Oh, okay.
And they just think it's all NASA like. What it is we have a specifically built grow pod that we grow our cannabis in,
Right.
and we take tissue cultures and make clones of our particular strain that's got the cannabinoids in it that we need. That's what the molecules to make it. That's THC, CBD, shit like that. And it's specific to our two drugs. But a requirement from the FDA is that you have to grow your entire crop that you make a batch, that you make it's called an API, it's your active pharmaceutical ingredient, that's the drug. That we make a drug from, it can't have more than a 1 to 3% variant across the entire crop.
Okay.
Which up till this point has been impossible to do. So we've partnered with the company out of Massachusetts, and we've been doing test grows and studies with it, and we've got it down to 1%
Oh, nice.
across an entire crop. And so when I was explaining that to somebody, they're like, "Oh my God, it's NASA stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, it is kind of like NASA stuff, But it's all driven and machine learning and the machine itself, the pod, is 90% automated. So it takes all of the human error out of feeding the plant, lighting the plant. The pod has its own atmospheric condition to it, so I can adjust the temperature within a half a degree,
Right.
and it's crazy stuff. I mean, it really is sort of like
Sounds
futuristic
extremely
stuff.
interesting, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. I've been working on it for 5 years, man.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'll
good,
tell you what, that is something I always think of, if you can help someone with an incurable disease to live up, to have a better quality of life,
Yeah.
that's always a great purpose to work towards and shit. I wish I could do shit like that, but I'm just a custodian. I clean up shit and piss and puke, and, that's about it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see because my mom has had MS
Finally.
44 years now.
Yeah.
And to see the drugs that have come out for that haven't worked or done a good job to improve that quality of life. It's
Yeah.
kind of sucks watching that for so long.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, I just had a friend of a friend who died of Parkinson's, and I was helping them out. They they had the implant in their brain to help them with the tremoring, and it's called anakesthesia. And you know, it's if they don't have it turned on, you can't feed yourself. You can't even really be around yourself because you'll punch yourself in the face, and it could be detrimental to people. And so they used to give them these heavy duty drugs, and basically makes you like a zombie. And with our drug, and when you go do a search on YouTube for Parkinson's and medical cannabis, you'll see that a guy's got an implant, puts the implant, turns the implant off. You see his tremoring start to take off. Like the guy, if he was holding a fork, he would poke out his eyeball and stab himself constantly. And when he takes this, 20 minutes later, the dude's standing there like a normal guy. Tie his shoes, he can feed himself, he can get dressed, and doesn't cure him, but it lets him live alone, or feed himself, or have some
Right.
dignity back. That's what it's all about for me. These people, they mentally they suffer